codominance. Codominance is a situation where both alleles express as independently. There is no dominant and recessive behavior. If there are two alleles in a heterozygous condition, both alleles they express in a heterozygous condition. If there is such a situation where both alleles they express in a heterozygous condition, it is called as codominance. In case of codominance, we see the parallel behavior of both alleles. Allele that is coming from one of the parent and allele that is coming from the second parent. Both alleles they show their parallel behavior in a heterozygous condition. So parallel behavior is a phenomena that is usually seen in case of codominance. We can take the example of human blood group. Human blood group can be a phenotype A, blood group B, blood group A and B, and blood group O. These are the four major phenotypes of the human blood groups. In case of blood group that is A and B, one of the allele is coming from one of the parent, while second allele is coming from the second parent. So blood group AB is the example of codominance, where both alleles they express as a parallel behavior and none of the allele is dominant over the other. While in case of blood group A, blood group B and blood group O, they can be homozygous, they can be heterozygous. There is another example of codominance. If we take the example of the cattle, in case of cattle, there are some cattle which have red hair and there are some cattle that have white hair. As a cross of these two types of cattle, a cross between red hair cattle and white hair cattle, an intermediate phenomena is produced that is the result of the codominance. Here we can see the roan color in the cattle appears as a mix of red and white because their parents would be in red color and white color, but the next generation F1 progeny will have both colors. This color is called as roan color. This is a phenomena which is called as codominance, and it is usually seen in the cattle, in the cows and in the buffaloes. This is the third example about the codominance. Gray horse is dominant over the white horse. If there is a cross between a gray horse and a white horse, we see a third phenotype that is heterozygous condition. This heterozygous condition is called as aplusa. Aplusa is actually a horse that is a white horse that have gray spots on its skin or its fur. This is a phenomena of codominance in case of horses. So we can conclude that codominance is a phenomena where both the alleles they show a parallel behavior and none of the allele is dominant over the other. Both the alleles they show their expression in a heterozygous condition, like in case of human blood, like in case of roan cattle, or like in case of horses if there is a cross between a gray color horse and a white color horse. These are the examples of codominance.